I am introducing you to Yogi's Cave, the place where I meditate deeply upon the emptiness of life and the suffering of humanity.
You know, since I've been up here, staying in the caves for long periods of time, I could swear my hair's grown longer, thicker. You know, what happens to truly your body when there's no more stress in it and you really feel rather than think, your body becomes more intuitive. Your body's able to actually receive information like a sponge rather than have to think about it or have knowledge or book knowledge or letters of the words of truth of humanity's ideas of what reality is. Meaning, I don't read books. That's not necessary. You just need to tap into your teacher, your inner wisdom, your inner kundalini. The kundalini power is connected to the spine. If you really knew how precious this body is, if you really understood it on the deepest level, you'd know why people chant on beads to slow down the mind. Because the mind can't get anything done without the hands, right? So if you were to passively take one bead at a time and just remember your breath, remember a mantra, remember the Lord's name, and this focus of the mind and the focus of the chanting and using the beads causes the mind and the fingers to passively quiet down, to become more peaceful. You see, we live in a world full of chaos. We live in a world full of different ideas. As many people as there are ideas, there are pathways to God. But the inner pathway, it's the internal breath that we must really focus the name of the word of the Lord. Jesus Christ. Jesus. The very breath is the name of God. When we exhale, we actually exalt. When we inhale, we actually intonate the thought waves that we have up here. So living up here in the cave has given me an opportunity to fully witness what it is the truth is. And the truth does set you free. But first you have to set your body free of all the disease and the basic ideas. The idea suit that we wear, the ideas that we wear, and the eye makeup that we put on every day. See, we make up our life. Like I make up my life. I make it up and I paint it on. Now I've taken and totally disrobed. Totally gotten, the rubber meets the road when you start taking your clothes off. Because you may not know this, but when you stop wearing clothes, you realize how sensitive of a bioplasmic solar panel that this body is, and that is very sensitive to light and heat and energy. As long as we're living in houses, driving cars, and we're wearing shoes all the time, we're not even putting our feet on the earth, we're going to have inflammation. We're going to be overweight. We're actually going to be unhappy. It causes depression. I'm probably one of the most happy people I know because I get so close to the earth and I drink the water from the earth and I breathe the air and I'm of the earth. The planet Earth Mother talks to me and she is sick. She's told me how sick she is. I mean, my seals are dying. They're coming out of the ocean. It's so toxic in the ocean that seals are leaving the ocean. Don't you realize the immune system of the planet is sick? It's sick because of all the cellular, digitized satellite informational network that we've been using technology to castrate ourselves. And that's it for today. Lights out. I'm on solar. So when the solar goes out, you got to collect some more energy. You see? That's what happens. When you run out of energy, what are you going to do? Where are you going to be? This is the end of times, people. Until we really get that, we're living a fantasy. We're licking the lollipop and we're watching the movie. Don't be programmed. We shouldn't be programmed anymore. It's time to have the internal program light up and God to work with us. I'm Gravity Master Yogi Tarzan, and I approve of this message. And also getting on solar power so that you can respect light and respect the food that you put on your body. And when you do wear clothes, you only wear clothes because it's freaking cold.